Hello, cross stitch peeps. Hello. Oh, I sounded English. Hello, Gona. Maybe that'll be my thing. I will do a different accent every show. I'll be the accent stitcher. No, I won't do that. I'm only kidding. I do like to do accents. So. My my husband and I, way back, used to vacation in the Catskills, and we always passed this Scottish church. A lot of Scottish up in the Catskills, and there was this one church called Our Lady of Knockshrine. And every time we passed it, I would love to say 50 times, "Oh, look, there's the Lady of Knockshrine." It used to drive me crazy. Oh, God. Poor guy. But, okay, I won't do that. I promise. But anyway, this is going to be a long one. So you may get sick of me. I won't take offense if you have to cut it in half, but I hope you're stitching or doing something you like to do and not just watching me. It'll make me feel better if you're doing something as you watch me. Less pressure, right? Okay. All right, I have some framed pieces I just picked up today from Michael's. It was a take two. I brought it to Michael's and I went to pick it up, and no. So I pushed it back to them. I said, take two, which happened the last time I went there. And then when I get it back, it's perfect. So I don't know. For the price, I think if you got to go back a second time, I think it's worth it. There is a lady near me that is a perfectionist, but I just I can't afford it. And if the piece is for me, I would rather just go to Michael's. And if it's a gift and it's something that took me a year to do, then I would probably go to this. Looking at my hair, a little stringy. You don't care. Um, I'd rather go to that lady that knows her stuff. Because, like I said at the last Flosstube, Michael's, it's hit and miss. It's who you get. You could get somebody that's just learning, and that's fine. I mean, I'm sure it's a hard thing to learn, So okay, so I will show those. I have a lot of whips. I have that sampler box. I got permission from Bridget from the Wishing Thorn to show that because they're all out. And I've been emailing her. She's such a sweet lady. So if you can give her business or buy some of her bags, that would make me happy. She didn't ask me to say that. But when you're dealing with someone and they just seem so sweet and nice, and you just if you need, she has beautiful samplers, she has beautiful floss, she has materials, fabric, she has really nice, and I think the price is right on her project bags. They look like little samplers on the outside, and sometimes they'll even match a sampler that you want to do at the outside of the bag. So yeah, so I'm going to show that because I finally got a sampler box. I always wanted one. And yeah, and then all my whips. So I think this is going to take a while. So buckle up and let's see if I could do this without doing that thing with my mouth. I just told my sister, I was like, I better have a big glass of water ready so I don't do the grandma thing with my mouth. But I think I'm going to do it anyway. But so what? So I did that. I have a full finish that I sewed. I sewed together, and I did the outside and everything. I did the lady dot, which is a big deal for me because I don't know. I get very nervous when I sew things. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm going to wreck it. I think I've wrecked a few things in the past, and start twitching or something. Oh no, it's going to be like that. But yeah, so I did the back, and this is a little pin some lady gave me at a cross stitch retreat, a little bat. And this is Nikki Creations. Sheep with Pumpkins, I think is the name of it. Yeah, I really like it. And the whole reason I did this, I mentioned, is just this face on this pumpkin. I loved it. Not really I don't really stitch too many cats, but I like that little black cat there. And the scissors and lady dot orange boom booms, pom poms on the outside. And I took my time and I attached these with see-through thread. Um, and I took out my sewing machine and did the rest. And I stuffed it with half walnut shells and half of the fiber, kind of fluffy white stuff. I was hoping to get the walnut shells on the bottom to give it some weight, but they seem to be all over the place. But maybe in time they'll kind of settle, and the weight will be on the bottom like I wanted it. So yeah, I love stitching. Have I mentioned that? Oh, see, do I look official? My son sent me the last Flosstube I did. I sounded a little low. So is this thing working? I don't know. I don't even know if it's working. I guess I'll tell later on when I rewatch this to make sure I could post it. But yeah, that's kind of neat. Looks official, I think. Okay, so this is one of my frame pieces. And this I've shown before, done. And the blue flower, moon sampler. And I changed the dog, like I mentioned, and I changed the girl's hair. And the dog is to match a black lab that I grew up with. And the guy at Michael's picked out the frame for me. I said, I had no idea what I was going to frame it in. I said, what about a green frame to match the vines? And it matches perfectly. I really, really like this frame. Looks like stressed green wood. I don't know if it's coming up. I think it's coming up. Yay. I'm going to hang that up right away. I like that. And then this one, I picked the cheapest brown frame they had. I just wanted to get it done for the holidays. Be jolly. With the needle and thread, I think. I hope. Brenda Gervais. Be jolly. Love that little plum pudding in the middle. That's so cute. And this little guy. Yeah, so I'll put this away for Christmas, and then I'll forget about it. And then when I'm taking out my Christmas stuff, oh yay! And let's see. Okay, that was all my finishes. I think. Yes, that was it. And then I wanted to show you that box from the Wishing Thorn. It's just the box. I don't want to show the inside of the box because she's got a chart right there. I don't know if, yeah, maybe I could show. So you get it like that. And she has a nice little card in here with the chart on the back. With her, she signed the back of this. And then a very nice thank you note for buying from her, and a little bit about the sampler, and very, very classy, I think. Yeah, I like when people do that. And let's see. Oh, and she has a recipe here for fresh strawberry shortcake cups. That's really cute. And she just wanted to thank everyone for that ordered the Catherine Elizabeth course, it's called, 1848 sampler box. So it's my first sampler box. And then you got the tissue. And then all the beautiful silks. Oops, just did it. Use sparkle braid in this. And look at that orange. I'm so drawn to orange lately. And a lot of tans and browns. And this beautiful navy blue there. And I just love these reds and orangey reds that are in there. This mauve is very pretty too. Can't wait to get to that. And then you got a beautiful bag that matches the sampler. I love this bag. Very nicely made. Good action. And you got the material for the big piece. This is 40 count Zweigart linen vintage country mocha. Very sturdy. I know I'm going to like stitching on this, I could tell. Not flimsy at all. And then, let's see. Okay, so this was the main event. This is Catherine Cross, C-O-R-S-E, Course, I guess it would be, sampler 1848. And what got me on this, oh, you know what, I'm going to take it out so you guys don't get that glare, okay? What got me on this was the bird. Let me put this down. Sorry. There's the bird right here. Can you see it? But then after I got it, there's these little scenes up here, like a church or houses on a hill. And I really like that part. Well, I like that part better, I think. Well, I do like the bird though. But I didn't notice those little pieces until I got it. So yeah. So it's, oh, I have to show that. Okay. It's a very nicely printed chart. I give you a little peek of that, which I was supposed to do. But yeah, very easy to read. And I like that. And then, as a surprise, because you didn't know you were going to get this, is the small, just the bird. The bird part. So if you don't want to do the whole thing, or you want to do maybe just the small for a gift. Yeah, so that was my first sampler box. I'm really happy with it, and I can't wait to start this. Maybe soon. I do have a lot of big samplers going on, so but like somebody told me, you don't start it, you can't finish it. So, all right, was that all the goodies on this? Yes, I think that was. Okay, so I'm going to go into whips now. Some things I didn't work on. I didn't work on that mermaid from Primitive Hair, so I'm not gonna show that. There was 2 or 3 things that I hadn't gotten to since the last time I saw you, or taped. So last time you saw me, I should say. Yeah, so I'm not going to show anything that I haven't worked on. My first whip, I worked on this morning. I just took it out of I have a Lowry frame to show you. So it's still in the Q snaps, but it's Trick or Treat Count by Flossabilities. And I will show you I am on the 3rd house. I did a lot of the fence here and started the lamp. And I did like this part of the house today. It took me quite a while, but thought I was going to get more done today, but don't we always think that? Think we're going to get more done? I guess sometimes you're surprised, like, yeah, you got all it done. But most of the time, like, oh, I thought I'd be further along there. But yeah, they're pretty dense, the houses, but really, really fun to stitch. So yeah. So that's that. And my next whip is, oh, a lot of people are working on this. I'm sure you've seen it if you watch Flosstube. Midnight Santa Stocking. And it's on 46 count, which I never worked on before. But I seem to do it a lot on my deck in the sunshine, and that helps. So all my pieces are going to be wrinkled when I show. I'm sorry, I'm not going to iron before filming. But I finished the whole top row, and I started. Let's use the board. I started doing the letters. Oh, that's a little hard to see there. But trust me, I started the letters. And yeah, that top piece was fun. Then you got the little checkerboard across the top. And now I'm going to do the words, and then I'll get to the Santa. And this is on Fiber on a Whim, Bristol Linen, Evergreen. It's the name of the, and like I said, it is 46 count. And it's dark. So, yeah, I'm not going to work on, it's something that you wouldn't work on late at night when you're tired and it's dark. So it's good to work on that when you're bright-eyed and the sun is shining. So, excuse me, I'm going to take a drink. Just water. Could have a drink. Oh, it's that time of night. I'm not going to. Then you'll see my cheeks get red. Well, is Jamie okay? Why is her cheeks getting so red? People that know me will know I'm okay. I'm just having a drink. But okay, so my next whip is a Dutch Beauty, and this is a big one. I started up here. The Artsy Housewife's husband is doing this. I love to watch her Flosstube. She has a new one with new releases out. So I recommend you go over to the Artsy Housewife's Flosstube and take a look at her new releases. A lot of people have a new release now. It's like market time, but it's all on the internet. So it's not something that the shops go to in person. They order all, I guess they have certain times of year when all the designers have new releases. And this one is one that they do online. But beautiful piece. And Lindsay Stitches is doing a series of the new pieces that are coming out. And I watched it today, and I told my husband, I'm not going to buy another chart for a year. I'm going to give myself a year. I'm not buying another chart. And he's like, you can't do that. So I said, no, I'm telling you, I'm going to go a whole year, and I'm not going to buy a chart. Well, I watched Lindsay Stitches today, and I brought 2 charts. So he is absolutely right. I can't do that. But anyway, okay, sorry. So this is where I am with a Dutch Beauty. Gonna be huge. A little bit so long. That's very huge. So I'm on this. I started this arch here, and for some reason I cannot wait to get. Yeah. I can't wait to get to that lady with holding the sword, holding the arm. No, what is that called? Shield. Holding a shield. I'm going to do the arch first, then I'll get to her. Yeah, I like this piece. Hope I finish it. Have to stay healthy so I can finish all this stuff. So, as I'm doing all this, I will say I hope everyone's enjoying their summer. I am enjoying my summer this year. Last year I did not feel well, at all. I had, not to complain on this, it's nothing to do with stitching. Well, it kind of does. I had a cornea abrasion, which I had had 10 years ago and got it fixed. And it's really painful. You wake up in the middle of the night, you feel like you have a piece of glass in your eye. And it's something that just happened. I didn't get an injury or anything like that. It just, I guess my eyes got too dry or something. So this doctor I was going to kept telling me, I don't know why I'm going on about this. Now I have to finish. This doctor I was going to just kept, that did the operation 10 years ago. Everything was great. Kept going to him saying, oh, I got the same thing. I figured he was going to set up the surgery. Keep taking the drops, keep taking the drops. Well, this was from like the end of March until August. So I set up the surgery, and then some lady in his office calls me and says, we got to move the surgery later. And I'm like, no, I'm in pain. I took off from work. I'm waiting, I'm waiting for the surgery. I'm counting down the days. So, well, I'm sorry, he's booked that day. I said, yeah, he's booked because I booked it 2 weeks ago. I booked the surgery. I was so mad. So, but things like that happen for a reason, because I found a much nicer doctor um, that gave me, this guy didn't do this the last time, gave me like numbing drops, made me promise not to use it more than 2 times a day, which I didn't do because it could damage your eyes. So they don't like to give it out. But when you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and you feel like you have glass in your eyes, I was having trouble stitching because the longer I stitched, my eyes would get dry. And so I went to this new doctor, told him my story of woe, and he says, well, he looked at my eye. He said, well, that's painful. I said, I know. So he got his surgical team together as soon as he could. He was wonderful, and he fixed my eye. So hopefully that won't happen to me again, because I guess it can just happen if you have rosacea, which I do, and you let your eyes dry out too much. I don't know. It was just a weird thing last summer. So this summer, I'm making a point of doing things that I enjoy, because last summer was the pits because of that. So I hope everyone out there that is watching me is having a good summer and doing some things they like to do at summertime, because it goes fast. My sister said the other day, she's like, we should go down to the beach with pizzas. We used to do that all the time. So we did. So we hadn't done it in years, and we enjoy it. So I don't know. Sometimes you just get all in your old routine, and then you don't do the fun stuff. You like your routine. But all right, I digress. Enough from me about that. So the next thing, my next whip is that I call it the Red House sampler in my head, but I'm looking for the picture to show you. But it's actually Sarah Chapel, 1839 by Shakespeare's Peddler. And I cannot find the picture again. I think this happened last time. I'm going to look one more time for you. I'm so sorry. Hang in with me. Hang in there. Oh, I found it. Thank you for waiting. Yeah, my puppy chewed the bottom, but it's very dark. But the red, when it's very muted colors, but then you get to use the red. It's like, yeah, red. So it's fun to work on. So it's one of my favorite pieces that I'm working on, I have to say. So I did all the words. I think last time I just had like the date in the middle here to do. I worked on that vase since the last time with the flowers, and I did that little blue bird on the side, and this is like a little in the middle here. I call it like a swag in my head. I don't know what it is, but it's like leaves and stuff that are in the middle. And look at that border. That border's not messing around. Yeah, I'm not going to read it. It's a Bible verse. But can you imagine? It says 11 years. She was 11 years old. No chart. Probably the threads that she had. I don't know. I mean, I know they didn't have other distractions like we do, Netflix and the internet and stuff. But you know, I don't know. It's amazing to me that they didn't have like, and they make these. They made up like she made that up in her head as she was stitching. I would think, right? They probably did it. I don't know how much planning they did ahead of time. Probably just went with it. Okay, so this is that printed piece that I'm doing that I got in Florida. That, as I said, it's very good to do when you don't want to concentrate or count because it's printed. It's called Autumn Comes, and if you would like, I would, if you would like a kit like this, I would contact the Cross Stitch Cupboard in Florida. She'll mail anywhere, and she doesn't charge you a lot of money to mail. She has a whole wall full of these. She's the #1 retailer of these pieces. So I did get a little bit done on here. I did a little bit more of the border and a little, can you see the bumpy part here? I'm kind of going to go in a diagonal and go down. But I did more of the tree and more of the border. Yeah, I like this piece. It's great if you know, if you're going to be chatting or you had a busy day and you don't want to count and make sure you're doing things right. It's just the colors right there. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh, should tell jokes in between when I'm zipping. But I don't mind when I watch other people zipping. So. All right. The next is the Artsy Housewife Blue Moon. And I got quite a bit done on this one. I love that bird. Yep. Not much to say about it, but coming around. And that is an Evertote, you know, the in an Evertote bag. And the material and the floss is Roxy Floss. Conversion. That's the word I was looking for. Evertote conversion on the floss. Okay. What's next? We still have quite a bit to go. So hope I'm doing okay. You don't know until you watch it. Sometimes you could think you did a good Flosstube and then you watch it and you're like, no. And then other times like, that's not so bad. I'll put it out there. Okay, so this is in ink circles, the birds and the bees, and this is another Evertote conversion, and this is another Evertote bag. They're still selling these. I just saw them on the website last night. And they come with a little notion patch. Put the floss in. And this is all one floss using sherbet, it's called. No, it's not sherbet. I call it sherbet in my head. Tequila Sunrise. That's a big difference from sherbet. And I did a little bit more on this. Worked over this way. I think last time you saw it, I just had this like chandelier piece done. More dark material. Again, I can't work on this when it's when I'm tired. It has to be when it's bright and sunny, and I'm bright and sunny. Okay, so next piece, it's kind of boring to show you because it's all blocks, but this is the table runner I'm doing for my son. He's getting married next year. So I don't know if you want to see these blocks grow. It's just the same thing. And the middle is blank. I don't know, leave me a comment and see if you want to see these. I don't know. Oh, it's a good time to say if you could subscribe and like, I'd appreciate it. If you do like it. And this is Abilene. And I recommend this Fun Stuff, Fun Kits, if you go to this website. Has like a Scandinavian kind of look, everything. But really, really nice. I like it. And it's just 2 colors. Yeah, it's kind of fun to do. That's another good one if you're tired and you don't want to concentrate too much with the same thing over and over again. You don't even have to look at the chart after a while. So the next one is a Mill Hill. I did more beading on this. This has taken me a lot longer than I thought. I don't know. It was really, it's just one of those pieces where you look at it, you go, oh, I'll finish that in a month or 2. No, it's very dense stitching, and I did I don't know if you can see, I did all those tan kind of beads up there. And I don't think you saw these green ones all on the roof. I'm not in a rush. I'm just surprised at how long. I have a lot of mill hills to do. And, oh, do you guys have a tacky bob? I had one for years that I never used. I really recommend these. This is great for your beads. It's just like they do not come out. And then you just take your needle and you grab it. I don't know why I didn't use them. I had 2 of them down in my basement, and I have a bin with all my supplies that I don't use that much. So it would have made my life easier. Okay, hope you're still with me. Thank you if you are. I still need some kind of angle. So, I know I said before if you could like or, subscribe, but I really like the comments. So if you could leave me a comment, I'd appreciate it too. Even if it's something you don't like, just advice or something like that, that would be fine. So the next thing, whip, is Plum Street Samplers Buzz Off. I've been working on this for a very long time. I just don't work on it a lot. I think I started it Mother's Day 2 years ago, not this past Mother's Day, one before. And it was my travel project for a while. Or I bring it to lunch sometimes at work. I'm getting there. I think I just have the top. No, I have a flower. I have like a flower here and 2 little boom booms, 2 little flowers. And then the top, see there's like a border kind of up here and down there, like just a line. And then I think I'll do another pillow with the lady dot, like they did on the thing, maybe the fuzzy one. I'll just kind of, yeah, I'm not going to get this framed. I'm going to make a pillow out of it. Now, I'm not saying the name of my material. I know that because I wasn't very organized this time with having the material names ready. So I apologize for that if you're looking for that. Okay. Oh, this piece is a new start. Um, I got the chart last time I went to Florida, and I have been wanting to do this for a very long time, so I just started it. Consider the lilies. Like as soon as I got the chart, I said, "Oh, I'm kitting this up," and I did. And then I started it as soon as I got everything kitted up. Even though I'm doing a lot of big pieces, but this is so much fun. And if you've seen them done online, you know what a big piece this is. So I just started in the corner. It's so pretty. I love the little bird. And I love the border on this. It's so pretty. But look at that piece of material. Consider the lilies. I guess it's a Bible verse about, just to kind of sum it up, it's kind of about chilling. Just, the flowers just kind of go with the wind and they don't get upset. So, kind of a Bible verse about just going with the flow. So, again, I love the turkeys in this. We have a lot of wild turkeys by us. Little turkey, turkey there. Yeah, such a pretty piece. And I know a lot of people are doing the next big one from her. All things bright and beautiful, something. Has a lot of animals in it. Look at this floss thing. I got from Sweet Autumn Stitch. It's one word. She has an Etsy shop, but she also has her own website, and it's Sweet Autumn Stitch. And she has a lot of really nice floss drops and things like this. It's tools to look at all these. You can't see it like that. Okay, you can see it like that. Like, how am I going to keep all these flosses? And then I remembered I had this in a drawer someplace, and I said, perfect. So that's how I'm keeping that. Drink break. Okay, my next whip, something I never showed you. My friends, so I always went to this retreat in Massachusetts in the public house. And there's a group of very nice ladies I met. They call themselves the Nutmegs. And they got together there last year and they invited me to go with them. And they're just very lovely to stitch and talk to. And they call this, they do a lot of these pieces. Some of them just do cross stitch as well, but most of them do counted canvas, they told me the name of it was. And they gave me the itch to try it. And I'm doing these, it's called Calypso Squares, and it's by Needle Delights. And this is fun. Every square is a different stitch. And the directions are very good for a first timer with doing something like this. So I know she has a website, a lot of different projects. So, and you can buy everything there. You could buy this already in the frame. I happen to have one of these frames. So I just got the canvas and the threads. The threads are beautiful. I never worked with anything like this before. Just so bright and cheer. No, I don't know if you can see them. I'll give you. They're very thick. They're not what I'm used to. Very bright and cheery. And she has all different colors. Look at that green. I love it. So I don't work on this too much, but every time I do, it's like, why don't I work on this more? Yeah, so many hours in the day. So I think I have one more whip and then some haul, and then we'll call it a day. Or night. It's nighttime. So this is Heartstrings Sampleries Hobby House. When I went to Hobby House, they had this as soon as you walked in the door, and I guess Heartstreet Samplery did this for them. This is the original, and this is included in the chart as well. And they took that and made it into like an ode to Hobby House. So I did do quite a bit on this too. Look at the little, they call that tomato, sewing tomato. And the little Hobby House in the middle. And the little needles. Those colors just say spring to me. I love it. That's a fun stitch that I recommend. That was the material that they had there just for this piece. It's Inca 40 count fox and rabbit. Here we go. I gave you one name of one fabric. Well, that was the second one, right? Okay, so that's all my whips. I think I got everything. I'm sitting on like a bench, and I just have everything all around me on the floor. The only way I know how to do it right now, but hopefully get better at it. Like I always say, you have to do it. My son keeps saying, just keep doing it, Ma. You'll get better. Hope he's right. All right, so I got some happy mail from my friend Donna. Hi, Donna in Florida. She said to me, do you like 40 count linen? And I said, yeah. So I thought she was going to send me some scraps. No, she sent me really nice pieces of 40 count linen. Oh, and she asked me if I wanted this kit, which she sent me a picture of it. I said, yeah, that's really cute. So she sent me that. She sent me a beautiful card. Oh, I wish I had it. It's on my mantle. She took a card making class, and she sent me this beautiful card. But you know, this really nice material she sent me. A lot of this has like a little bit of blue to it. A lot of just what I'm into lately, just like the whites and the tans. I've been wanting to stock up on. So thank you very much, Donna. This was really nice. She says she likes 32 count now. I wish I had a bunch of 32 to send. I don't buy 32 count, but yeah, she doesn't like to work on the 40 anymore. So I said I will take it. She sent me these really nice charms. There's a guitar in here. My husband plays guitar. Or maybe I could work, do something for him. Put that on. She sent me this nice card from the Wishing Thorn. There's a chart on the back. And let's see. Like I said, that beautiful card. This, I bought this from 123 Stitch. I was on a waiting list for this. 40 count dirty teacup by Newcastle Linen. I'll take it out so you don't get the glare. I don't even know what I wanted to do on this. I just liked it. I'm hoarding material lately. I don't know why. Oh, and then I brought this from Coffee Craft Fabrics. I saw her online. I didn't know she was in England. But I ordered this kind of glittery, dark. I thought this would be nice for Christmas ornaments. You know, like if you have white snow and on Christmas ornaments, I thought that would be nice. So I got that pretty fast for being from England. Yep. And then I got this. Oh, remember I was talking about Sweet Autumn Stitch? This is how she sends you the goodies. And oh my gosh, I cannot open this. I'm looking for something sharp. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of floss drops from her. Little penguin. I'm showing you through the bag because I honestly don't have anything sharp. And let me tell you, this is very tight. And then I got a holder with the charms, which I didn't realize I had this one already. I have two of them, which is fine. I mean, I need to kit things up. So, and she always sends you a freebie, a little bat thing there. We send you like a little charm that you could put on your zipper pull or something like that. And her customer service is very good as well. So, and then for the first time, I got a bag from, I usually get my bags from Evertote and Dot Goose, which I still will do. But I tried from Crafty Husky on Etsy, and I got this cute little bunny bag, the ducks and the bunnies. Very nicely made. The address is here just to show you the. Try to buy at least a bag a month. You can use them, right? All right, so I guess that's it. My whips and my haul. And it's been a couple of weeks, so I did have a lot of backup to show you, but I was waiting to get those pieces from Michael's. I wanted to show them to you framed. So that's why it took me so long to get back to you guys. Yeah, so that's about it. Like I said, I hope you're enjoying your summer. I hope everyone watching is healthy, and I hope you're getting quiet time to do what we love. I love stitching. I know you guys do too if you're watching me, because I mean, what's better than watching Flosstube and stitching? I don't know. I guess there are better things, but to do in your spare time, you don't get much better than that. So, all right, thank you for watching, and that's about it. We're gonna cut. That was a long one. I don't usually talk that much. I'm usually pretty quiet. Well, that's not true. Sometimes I do start. It's either I'm quiet or I'm talking away. But yeah, this is a long time to talk for me. Okay, thanks for watching. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. Drop me a comment, please.